Hey guys, it's John and Jackie of OpenLove101.com, and today we're going to talk to you about a project that we've been working on since the summer of last year in 2018.
Yeah.
And it's called the World Love Summit, and probably a lot of you have heard about it. We've been promoting it a little bit here and there, and it's just so wonderful to see it finally come into being and to be available for everyone out there to view.
Yeah, for sure.
It was quite a task. We were looking for something fresh and different to be able to provide our viewers, in addition to what we do with our talks on subject matter. And we were trying to find a way to get other people's opinions or input or expertise on topics that we talk about. So we thought, why don't we do some type of a summit where we have people that can speak on these topics. And it can be tough to put that together in a location and invite people out to watch it live. So we decided to do it digitally and make it available online. And we named it the World Love Summit because everybody that involved is a loving person. And they have a lot to say about love and relationships, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's so interesting. It doesn't really make any difference how many books you read or how much self-study that you do. You're always going to benefit from the knowledge of other people. And that was another reason why we felt it was so vital to reach out, to this society of open-minded couples and singles, where we really have a different view of our sexuality and the formation of relationships. And it's really taken on kind of a life of its own, and people are much more accepting of this. So in order for people to be able to move forward in this, they need some information. They like the concept, but now what? And I know my own trials and tribulations when I was first introduced to the lifestyle, and that was another reason why being able to reach out to all of these other experts in the lifestyle was such a great way to bring together all of this knowledge.
It was. We put together this long list because we really weren't sure how many people out there that we knew would want to be on camera and have their their life story put out there in the digital world. So we emailed a lot of people to ask if they would be interested in participating in this project with us. And the response was tremendous. So we ended up with 17 single people, couples that we spoke to on different, various topics about the swinger lifestyle and sex and many things. And
rope tying.
Yeah. And we had a lot of people in our queue that are still willing to speak. So we'll definitely be adding some more interviews in the future or do another summit. It was amazing how much fun it was, we would conduct our videos through a format kind of like Skype, but a little bit different, where they'd be on the screen and we can talk to them at the same time. And Jackie and I had so much fun. We learned so much.
Yeah, that's the thing. Again, when you're talking to someone else and they can share their experiences, they can share their knowledge. We talk to lots of doctors, lots of therapists. We have a lot of science backing up this lifestyle, and I think it's really important for people to understand that there's not something wrong with you and what you're doing is not weird or you're not different. You're normal. You're very normal, and this is a very viable relationship model, and you can pretty much enter into anything in your relationship with your partner as long as both of you are on board. And I know from my own personal experience, it's so gratifying to know that you and your partner can set that course for how you want your relationship to unfold. It really puts the power into both of you, and it can be really enlightening and really encouraging and really growth inspiring for the relationship. And that's what all of these other interviews that we conducted, they're going to back that thought pattern up, and they're going to give you some tools and some guidelines to help you progress your relationship to whatever level you're wanting. I mean, how great is that?
What for you, Jackie, was one of the number one takeaways that you had from interviewing all these different people?
for me, I get so focused on trying to learn about the concept that I realized there were a lot of things just about my own physical body and my makeup and how I respond to things and just how I'm put together that I didn't know. Like, this is why I feel this way, or this is what happens when John and I are together. This is why this feels good, or this is why it doesn't feel good. There's just all of those things about the self-exploration that I found really surprising. How much of that I didn't know. But I think also just the reaffirming of the relationship model. We also talk to a lot of couples that have been together for over 20 years, and their relationships are so worthy of emulation that you just can't ignore it. They've got to be doing something right. And if that's the case, what can they teach us? And that's another reason why these videos are so important.
And I personally was, some of these people that we interviewed, I've known for a long time, being in the swinger club industry for as long as I have. And I was really touched by some of the stories of how they got together and decided to embark upon a more open relationship or become, swingers. Some of those stories were really amazing and really touched me. It was like, I've known you for so long, how come I didn't know this kind of a thing? It really kind of blew me away. I think it will you guys too. So.
Yeah. Well, and it's not, the videos, they just aren't for swingers or open. I mean, we touch on hugging, and the benefit of just contact. We talk about, rope play. I didn't know much about rope play and the benefits of it and why we do that, the kind of BDSM intrigue.
Well, and Tim and Kara also talked a lot about the BDSM lifestyle and their events that they have. So.
Why people like that and what it really is doing when you interact in those kinds of relationships with your partner, interactions. It's really amazing. Sometimes it's about sitting down, unzipping your brain, and just being really open to what people have to say. It's amazing what you can learn.
Yeah, it really, really is.
Yeah.
So, and we learned it firsthand in the interviews, and then sometimes we'd end the interview and we'd shut off the recording of it, and then we would continue on talking. And I'm like, why didn't we leave this on? This is some great stuff here. So we might share some of that with you down the road.
Yeah, absolutely. And what we want to do is, not only do John and I want you to be able to benefit from this. We'd love for you to sign up for the World Love Summit and be able to benefit from all of these videos, but we also want you to encourage you to be able to do it in a group setting too. Once you sign up, there's people that have kind of like those AKA book clubs, but they do it with the videos. So everybody, gets together on a Friday night and they watch the videos, and then they can talk about it as a group. And again, it's that combination of knowledge and different points of view that can really help you absorb the information.
Yeah. And another great thing about them is they're free.
They are.
All you have to do is just give us your email address, and you'll get a schedule of when they're aired. I think you can watch 4 a day. So it's really, I don't know, it's a great product, we think, and we've gotten some great feedback from it, and hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. So somewhere in here there'll be a link to the worldlovesummit.com, and you can provide your email address, and then we'll send you the information as far as how to watch the videos. It's really, really a simple process. And if you have any questions, it's easy to get a hold of us, and one of our team will make sure it gets handled, and you can watch them seamlessly and effortlessly. And then also make sure you sign up for our YouTube channel here at Open Love 101, or give us your email address at openlove101.com, and we'll send you updates on blogs and other products that we have that we're going to be launching here in 2019. So thanks for spending time with us today, and see ya.